Gotta throw all our trash away and eat the rest of our snacks because bears. Don't want that. Based on Beth's shirt, you can probably tell we are in Sequoia National Park today. So the drive up here, we saw a ton of sequoias. Actually, there's one right there, this big tree. And we're doing a trail on, was it the High Sierra Trail? Mm-hmm. And we're in a place called Crescent Meadow, and we're on our way to, here we go, on our way to Eagle View. I think one thing that I didn't realize is that this park is extremely high up. Sequoias, I guess, only grow at a very specific altitude. So we are way up there. And yeah, I mean, we're up in the Sierra Nevadas. It's shockingly beautiful. Of course, it's the beautiful places problem. We're back under the cover of the pines and sequoias, and it's like so different than being out on the rock face. It's just mind-bogglingly cool. Bigger trees we've seen here. The only way I can describe it is like, it looks fake. It looks and feels fake. It looks like something that you would see at Disney World, like where they came here to learn how to make a tree look real. It looks like that. The bark is really fibrous. And it sounds hollow. It's soft and it's crazy. It's so strange. There's nothing like it.
And they all come from this. It's a baby sequoia.
Looking up like this is the only way I can really properly point out how enormous these trees are. But even then, it doesn't really do a good job. It's amazing how big they are. These are like, they're like buildings. And they're just epic monsters. Getting some info about the next trail. You can see we're in the parking lot here, and there's still just giant sequoias like everywhere. So Beth's getting ready. We're gonna go do the Big Trees Trail, right? Mm-hmm. Right, Big Trees Trail. There's probably some big trees on it. We're not even to the trail yet, and we've encountered yet more enormous trees. There's two here, one there, one back here. Like they're popping up all over the place. You can't even really comprehend how big it is. You get up there and you go to look up, and it just, you're gonna like fall over backwards. You gotta look up so high. So far, the Big Trees Trail is living up to the name. A lot of big trees. This one grew all the way around this rock. It's wild.
It's wild.
Okay, so we did everything we said we were gonna do in the park today, and it's only like 1:30. So what we're gonna do now is go check out Hanging Rock and Morrow Rock. They're both really short, quick little trails here, and it's supposed to have a spectacular view of the valley. Ready to go? Hanging Rock. It's just hanging. It was like 1/10 of a mile to get up here, but it was straight up. Not take as long as we expected, so we're kind of bopping around the park trying to find stuff, and we're dipping into tomorrow's plan a little bit. Going to go see the tree known as General Sherman. It's what?
The largest living tree?
It's the largest sequoia in the park. Let's go see the big one. This trail is entirely paved. It's entirely downhill. The way up is gonna suck. We're here. We're here and it's real big, guys.
It's real big.
Beth's coming at you with the facts.
It's 275 feet, and it takes the record for volume and weight. But it is not as old as the oldest known sequoia. It's about 1,000 years younger. And the General Grant tree takes the cake for the widest.
Thoughts on General Sherman?
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, if you're in Sequoia, right, if you're here, you have to see it. It's like one of the things. You just gotta. It's, again, like all the sequoias we've seen today, really difficult to capture how big they are on video or on photo. Like, it's totally different in real life. So, go see it. All right, we're here in Sequoia for day 2. We're up further in the park today. We're going to a waterfall called Tokapa or Tacopa. Don't actually know. But we're up through the campgrounds right now. There's a ton of people camping up here, which is kind of cool. On our way, hiking, day 2. Haven't even started on the trail. Actually still on the road. But there's this awesome, like, river just like cutting right through. Hey! You know, everyone jokes about zip-off shorts, but for hiking, there is really nothing better. We started out this morning, it was like cool, probably in the high 60s. The minute you start going, man,
Start sweating.
you warm up fast. Also, at the elevation, the sun is just way more intense. We're kind of in the shade now, but when we poke out, it's like, ooh, trail's really great so far. It's hard to say for sure, but I think in Sequoia National Park, this is some of the best hiking I've ever done. What about you, Beth?
Yeah.
Beth agrees.
Definitely. It's the most perfect pine cone. Smells like creamsicle.
So last night we're on the phone with my parents. We're talking about how awesome hiking is and how cool trees are and all that stuff. And I pointed out that, like, not only are there giant sequoias, but there's all kinds of other stuff like sugar pines and ponderosa pines. And my dad pointed out, smell the ponderosa. So we did. And you would think, oh, it smells like pine. It must smell really good. That's partly true. It also smells like orange creamsicle. 100% does.
Yeah.
It's sweet and smells like vanilla and oranges. So if you see a tree that looks like this, give it a whiff. No BS. So we were just saying, I'm surprised to say this, but I think hiking in Sequoia I might like more than hiking in Yosemite. Not that I expected to dislike it here. I just am surprised to think that it's not better. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
This is one of the most beautiful hikes I've ever been on.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're like walking in between the sequoias, but also walking along this river with some waterfalls, and it smells really good.
Again, the hardest thing to point out is how good it smells here. All the pine, all the creamsicle.
And then you've got these beautiful rock walls.
Like the peaks behind us. You can't really see this here, but the peaks are insane. Like I didn't know we'd be in this valley, really. I mean, I knew we were going to a falls, which we're very close to. It's awesome. It's just so jagged and so, I don't even know how to explain it. One of the best hikes ever. Topeka Falls in Sequoia National Park. Topeka? All right, we're here in the car. Beth's munching on an apple, and we're about to go into Crystal Cave, right? Mm-hmm. Crystal Caves. This is a thing that Sequoia has that we did not even expect. Also, I'm on my phone now because I can't have any equipment hanging off of my body, they say. So no camera bag, and there was a thing about cameras on cameras on sticks and stuff. I'm just gonna bring my phone and we'll just use that. Alright gang, it's our last day on vacation. We fly out of San Francisco tonight. So we have one last morning here in Sequoia National Park. And we're up at the Morrow Rock Trail. Bing! What about it? What's the deal?
It's like, I don't know, 300 something steps.
It's all stairs, aggressively steep, and apparently the view is spectacular, but we're quite literally in the clouds right now, so we might not get to see that much.
Yeah. This is actually the first time that we've seen the clouds.
Up this high,
up
yeah.
This high.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. What do you think, Queen Bee?
This is really cool.
Yeah.
The clouds make it extra special.
It's a great view on a clear day, but it's so much more like, I don't know, mysterious and like awesome when you see the clouds that are just, they come in and they push up the rock face into the trees. It's crazy cool. Top of Morro Rock, top of the world, clouds, crazy view back here, remarkable and amazingly cool. I'm glad we didn't skip this.
Yeah, me too. It's a good one to end on.
Yeah, right. 4-hour drive back to San Francisco, then a 6-hour flight back home. We get back tomorrow morning. It's gonna be tough. Gonna be tough.
That's right.
Flight attendants, please ready the cabin for forward door closure. Ladies and gentlemen, we're preparing to close the aircraft door for our departure to Boston. We do need to get everyone to please take your seats and remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened, your tray tables upright off, all carry-on items